Here's Merrin. She fell in love with James.
Wait a minute. What's going on with James here?
I'm a masculine presenting woman.
Pearly Things, is that you, girl? With them big old man shoulders. Look at them big old square ass shoulders, looking like a whole linebacker for the Rams.
And I am a feminine presenting straight man.
What? Ninja Bye. If you're a straight man, then I'm Beyonce.
You heard that right, ladies. James identifies as a straight black male. And if these mammies think it's gonna be easy to find a black king, your dating pool has dried up even more, okay? Because today's modern black males are fully resting in their femininity. And really, nobody should be surprised here, okay? Because what do you think is going to happen when you got men like Kevin Samuels teaching black men hypergamy, teaching black men with no jobs, no education, that they deserve a woman who makes 6 figures a year and has her master's degree? She's average at best, but your ass can be unemployed and you think a woman like that, that's what you deserve.
So you can go ahead and thank Kevin Samuels for teaching y'all black sons how to be so feminine that you can't even tell them apart from the gay ones.
I guess people perceive us as weird as a couple because we don't follow the regular status quo. And we don't look like how they want us to look.
The couple met through TikTok, and despite not being each other's usual type,
I was identifying as gay because it was easier than explaining all the ins and outs of who I was.
So let me get this straight. You rather lie to people about being gay because it's easier than telling people that you're a straight man resting in your femininity? Well, at least you're resting in your truth right now, because to me, a lot of these modern black males are cosplaying like they're masculine, but deep down they want to rest in their femininity. That is why they're constantly trying to compete with black women, and often will sit in our comment sections talking about hair, nails, and wigs and weave. Meanwhile, they got the highest unemployment rates.
I've only dated girls in the past.
The most frequent question we get is, who is the woman? Or like, who is the girl? Who is the boy? Who is the man?
We don't need to guess who the man is in that relationship, okay? Does she wear a big old strap on?
It is all starting to make sense to me now. Now I understand why so many liberal white women are going for black males. And the reason why is because a lot of these black males are ultra feminine and they're very submissive, okay? The fact that she is a full-blown lesbian who has a long history of being with women, and the only way she'll get with a man is if it's one of these modern black males, tells me everything that I need to know. It all makes sense now. And I'll be the first to admit that I'm a very masculine woman at times myself, okay? I always grew up a tomboy, had a lot of guy friends, played a lot of sports and stuff like that. So, yeah, a lot of times I do operate out of my masculine, but there's a balance there. I also operate out of my feminine, and I have never been attracted to weak beta male type feminine men. I have always been attracted to alpha white men, okay? I'm not attracted to these liberal beta male bitches who want to rest in their femininity as well. That is why I tell black women to properly vet white men, okay? You don't want these sort of liberal white men who are feminine and resting in their femininity, expecting you to act as if you're the man in a relationship. Look, his ass got flew out.
I miss you. How was your flight?
Fine. I'm hungry.
Hi, I'm Merrin, and this is my boyfriend James. I'm a masculine presenting woman.
And I am a feminine presenting straight man.
Wait a minute, stop the tape, because I can already hear you Dusties gonna say, it's black women's fault. It's black women's fault as to why these black males are so feminine. No, actually, it's y'all fault, because y'all are not in the home to teach your son's masculinity, okay? So you can shut up and sit several seats back.
Merrin and James met online after a chance comment from Merrin on TikTok sparked a conversation between the pair.
I just was posting different pictures of myself, like dress femme, dress mask, and I had commented on this other masculine girl's TikTok who was talking about how she thought that femme men were cute. And I was like, oh my God, girl, you're talking about me, honey.
And then I saw his comment under that video. That's how I got to his profile. And then I saw his videos and I was like, I'll just flirt with him just for fun.
Girl, bye. I'm not convinced that you met him and fell in love because of his personality. No, you got tired of bumping tacos and you decided to settle with a man who was feminine and had a schlong, okay? That's probably what happened.
But I was also thinking in my head, like, this is just gonna be a fun little thing that happens for a couple days and then it'll be over with.
Girl, you better watch out, Becky, okay? Because he sounds like he's promiscuous. Here he goes saying, oh, I'm just gonna hook up with her for a couple of days and be done with her and be done with that, okay? That sounds like a promiscuous man to me, and y'all Beckies need to watch out, okay? Before you F around and catch that package. That's what we call that package up here in the Midwest, okay? You know what I'm talking about. The ones that live in the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about, okay? That's our lingo, okay? But yeah, like, he's saying, oh, I was just gonna hook up with her and then be done with it. Like, okay, Becky, you're playing a very dangerous game, okay? That's all I'm saying. Because he's talking about, oh, I'm gonna stick my wick over here and then stick my wick over there, okay? That's really what he's saying, okay? These ninjas are nasty.
I never thought that it would be a real thing.
With a connection this strong, Merrin and James were keen to meet. And even after their first date, this couple knew their relationship was going to be something special, despite not being each other's usual type.
Polecat probably all confused, trying to figure out why the woman is standing up while she pee and the man is sitting down.
Yeah. He likes to make the joke that I came out the womb masculine because
Honey was wearing boy clothes in elementary school.
What the hell is elementary school? What is that? Y'all know what elementary school is? I heard of an elementary school, and it sounds like you need to go back there and learn how to pronunciate words correctly.
So I've only dated girls in the past. I'm very much attracted to femininity as a whole. I love that just his energy is very feminine. Like sometimes he'll like this is not, the little jacket's not feminine, but the way he's acting is feminine.
My sexuality was all over the place, very much. In high school, I was like this full straight, like almost hyper masculine version of myself, where like I was still one of the girls. However, I was pulling girls. And then I got to college and I was like, yeah, that ain't it. Not for me.
Did you hear that, ladies? He said that when he was going through school, he was very hyper masculine and pulling plenty of women, okay? When it comes to these hyper masculine black males, a lot of them are in the closet.
Tell him, I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women.
So I was identifying as gay because it was easier than explaining all the ins and outs of who I was. Like never really just jumped all in with a man. I never had any interest in doing that. So when the world went on shutdown in 2020, I was on TikTok constantly like everybody was. And I was like, oh my God, these TikTok lesbians are so fine. So that's like the first time I was exposed to like masculinity through a woman.
Now, Merrin and James have been dating long distance for over a year.
Long distance relationship, you can best believe he's probably smashing other men behind her back.
I always cook.
Merrin does the cooking.
Yes.
I have cooked.
One time.
I cooked for Valentine's Day.
You said the man does the cooking in the house? Well, my husband doesn't do no cooking at all. I do the cooking, actually. I made my husband a sandwich a month ago. If he hungry, he know where the bologna and cheese is in the fridge. He can go and make his own sandwich, okay?
Yes.
And it was bomb. Sometimes I come on a Saturday and I'll leave on a Monday, so I'm here for a good little minute. I guess people perceive us as weird as a couple because we don't follow the regular status quo.
Did you hear that, ladies? Did you hear the part where he says that their relationship is not traditional and they don't follow the status quo? Well, this is very common with black males. They will often sit online complaining about modern women not being traditional enough, okay? Or not being traditional at all. But meanwhile, they're not traditional either, okay? It is not traditional to impregnate multiple women and you ain't married nobody. That's not traditional. It is not traditional to expect a woman to pay for all of your dinner dates, buy your clothes, pay the bills. That's not traditional either.
You were hungry. I'm stealing it.
Nothing is ever truly yours.
I'm glad that we're eating now because I feel like we would have had to wait a long time at Nice Guys.
Now I say, I have a girlfriend. That's the end of that's the response. I have a girlfriend. So why do you dress the way that you do? Because I like it. I like to be cute. Period.
Is that why these black males are constantly in women's faces talking about wigs and weave and nails and hair and weave? Probably because y'all want to wear some hair, nails, and wigs yourselves, okay? I got some wigs for you. Look, I got a green one. What you want? You want teal color? I got that one too, okay? Here comes Dusty Tyrone talking about some black women in wigs and weave. Black women wear wigs and weave, and modern wigs and weave, and black women wearing wigs and weave, and shut your broke unemployed ass up, okay? It costs money to wear wigs and weave, okay? Something that you don't know about because you're unemployed and don't got no money.
I be looking good with my colorful wigs on and I do not care.
Made the first TikTok August 6th of 2021 in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
She took me to Mexico. My girlfriend flew me out to Mexico. This is what you sign up for as a woman when you're in these non-traditional relationships, okay? The fact that he's coming to her house tells me that she is pretty much funding whatever lifestyle that they have together, okay? She's probably flying him out. She's probably paying for all their dates. And she's also paying for all their vacations.
So I posted all these pictures of us together. And I woke up the next morning and we had over 1 million views. And I said, babe, this is not happening. I think people saw in the video that I had on stilettos and she looked like a boy.
In the beginning, people would say like, they're just best friends. They're doing this for views.
The most frequent question we get is, who is the woman? Or like, who is the girl? Who is the boy? Who is the man?
Which one's the bottom and which one's the top is what most people are wondering.
It was so frequent. We were like, how stupid would that be if we made a YouTube video with the title, Who's the Woman?
Who is the woman? She identifies as a woman, I identify as a man. The only thing different is our presentation.
Why would anybody be even asking who the man and the woman is when he's clearly the woman in the relationship, okay? He walking around with high heel boots on and all this stuff like that, and y'all wonder who's the man in the relationship? Come on.
If you're walking around as a man with boots on and lashes and all this stuff like that, then don't sit on here talking about I'm the man in a relationship. No, you're not. Go ahead and keep telling yourself that lie, sir. Quite obvious you're not. Quite obvious that this Becky got you bent over and busting it wide open while she straps your ass.
There is no big hoopla around our relationship. We are really just two people that dress differently, but the rest of our relationship is the same.
A little advice, if you're gonna rock the woman look, make sure that your legs are shaved, okay? And also make sure that your feet ain't dusty and ashy.
And I feel like, because none of our friends like ever felt like the way people are commenting on our TikToks. They're like, it's so regular, like it's so normal.
Yep, it's completely natural and normal to be a lesbian sleeping with a man.
Which it is. We just dress differently. I don't mind our relationship being public just because I feel like I like being recognized in public.
I knew about their relationship, seeing on TikTok. I mean, everybody did.
I think Marin and James's relationship works because they have really open communication. I feel like if either of them have an issue, they're just very open and can talk to each other about it. Yeah, I feel like since seeing this relationship and being friends with Marin, it just makes me realize that I feel like people can be made for each other, you know?
I actually agree with this Becky 100% that black males and these liberal white women are made for each other, okay? They both hate white men. They both blame the white man system for their oppression. They're made for each other, okay? Not to mention they're both a protected class in their country.
To anyone who is judgmental of us or doesn't approve, I really don't care.
You're paying a bill.
You're paying my light bill.
And I'm cashing the check.
Don't sit up here and act like you don't care, but everything you do is for a clout and attention, okay? Like, you know what I mean? It's coming off as a bit narcissistic to me when you sitting online and you done gained millions of followers and all this stuff like that, and then you're talking about, I don't care. Like, no, you care.
And I'm laughing at your comment anyways because either it was funny or it was dumb enough to where it wasn't funny. And I'm still laughing, so, yeah.
Love that for you.
So that's the end of the video. Do you think that modern black males are becoming more feminine? If so, share your opinions down below. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe for more content below. Thanks for watching. Guarantees you wear a big old strap on and bend them right.